It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Man, in the intersection between that digital and physical world today, I have Tim Stanley. And Tim Stanley is the owner of TDS Office Systems down there in Arkansas. Tim, how are you doing, man?
Oh, we're doing great. We got touch-tone telephones down here now, Ray.
Well, that's amazing. You know, Arkansas, you hear some rumors. But anyway, you guys are back in business, right? Everything going good down there?
We actually never shut down.
Really?
No, we were able to get our PVP program going, and even before that, I decided we had to stay open to service our customers.
Okay. So how are things going now? Is everybody healthy? Everything kind of getting back to some normalcy?
Absolutely. I think we're real proud of what ASA has done for us in the state of Arkansas, and we feel things will be opening up and moving forward. Of course, I'm here in the northwest corner where we have three of the largest companies in the world here: Walmart, Tyson Foods, and J.B. Hunt, as well as the University of Arkansas. So we couldn't shut down.
Okay. Well, Tim, let me ask you a question. You know, a lot of the folks out there might not know who you are or a little bit about your business, but tell us a little bit about TDS. You know, how long you've been in business and who do you represent?
Well, TDS is literally just the initials of my name, Timothy Dale Stanley. I was a Kodak rep when I first started back in 1988-89, and by 1996 I got back here to Arkansas, and the Xerox territory was open, and they signed. I was a perfect fit for their agent program.
Okay.
So I signed up as a Xerox agent, and 23, almost 24 years later, we are now migrating to this hybrid program that they're calling a Xerox dealer / agent.
Okay.
So I'm literally a hybrid. I can do both.
Okay, interesting. You know what? I just want to make sure everybody understands this, but the agents world in Xerox, if you don't know this or not, a lot of these agents never had any of the annuity revenue. In other words, they just sold the equipment and Xerox provide the services. And if you think about it, how many dealers out there would survive if all they could do was sell hardware? Because we know in the imaging channel, most of the hardware sales run a negative profit line, about 5%. So the money's really made in that annuity and that service realm. But you guys, you know, for 23, 24 years, the month starts over for you. The business starts over at the beginning of every month.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah, we actually started doing the migration about 3 to 4 years ago. And after doing it, I don't know how I've ever survived without sustained monthly annuity agreements, especially going into this COVID pandemic. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how we did it. By the grace of God, we made it, but we made the transition. I'm one of the few agents that I call myself one of the tallest of the midgets, which is, I have fun with that because I'm 5'17". But I thought I was pretty tall till I ran into a Rico rep owner named Phil in Kansas City, and I had to strain my neck to look up at the guy. But anyway, we have a lot of fun here, and we've been transitioning our base from Xerox over to Total Document Solutions. And it's been great for our customers, and it's been great for my company. And it's provided a level of income that I never, ever experienced before. So, very excited about what's going on. Very excited about our future.
Well, let me add.
Right now, we sell Xerox.
Well, let me ask you a question. You do a little bit of Lexmark too. Do you sell some Lexmark down there?
As a part of my managed print services program, I do.
Okay.
And you know, I've been listening to your A4 stuff, and the three large companies that are here in Northwest Arkansas, a lot of them at their corporate office use Lexmark. Mm-hmm. So the spinoff effect of that forced me into having a relationship with Lexmark and being able to provide that A4 revolution.
Great.
As needed.
How is that going? I mean, do you see that really going to ramp up in the future as you talk to these end users?
Yeah, I actually have used several of your lines. I've actually challenged a lady the other day. I go look at your machine and open up any of the drawers, and if 11 by 17 is in there, then I'll change my proposal.
There you go. Obviously, it wasn't there.
I used your line. It worked perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun with it, and my customers love it, as well as my technicians. Oh, my gosh.
Well, that's
Those
fantastic.
Guys get in, get out, take care of business.
Well, Tim, how many associates do you have in your organization right now?
I employ about 24 people.
Okay.
Everybody but me, I kind of put the sales model upside down in that as the owner, if you know me, I'm administratively challenged and secretary dependent.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided as an owner that I was the most lethal thing in my market.
Okay.
So I get out and actually sell as the owner, and I handle most new customer acquisition, and the entire rest of my organization is designed for post-sale support. So I've got an IT help desk where we are eliminating over 60% of our calls via using remote tech, and a couple of my IT guys do a lot of IT help calls, and we close a lot of calls that way, as well as, we have, 6 or 7 technicians, and that's growing. But the Xerox techs are coming to me and asking me to hire them. So that's an honor. And I think, in the microcosm, micro market of Northwest Arkansas, it works really well.
Well, it'll be interesting to see where we go from here. I mean, obviously, we're going to have more of an e-commerce platform. We're going to be offering more technology services. I see that Tesla truck behind you. Did you order one of those Tesla trucks?
Yeah, I had to, Ray. I've always lettered up my vehicles like NASCARs, and I used to glue coffee cups to the top of all of my vehicles just to make sure people were looking. So I'll probably glue a coffee cup to the top of that thing when it finally shows up.
I heard that about you. Well, Tim, I got to tell you, I remember going down there in Arkansas, I think it was last year, to see you. I look forward to coming again as soon as they let us all out of our houses. But,
Absolutely.
I wish you
come for a Razorback game.
There you go, man. I wish you the best of luck. I know that you're working hard down there as a entrepreneur in a smaller business in our industry, but you're focused on your customer. You're focused on delivering the future to the present. Those are all good things. And so, Tim, you got anything else to say before I close this up?
Well, I'm real excited about some things Xerox is doing with our e-commerce site. They've done some trials of that very quietly. I think they've been using with their new flat rate program, but we all know about flat rate. But
sure.
The bigger thing I'm excited about is how I'm going to be able to bring a true e-commerce solution to the customer, and they won't have to even talk to me.
Yeah, you got to be,
I think that's really going to work. Yeah. I think it's going to be exciting. And who's ever behind that needs to be, you need to give them a big high five, because I think that's the wave of the future. And I think that's how people want to buy. And I'm going to be excited to bring that to the market here in Northwest Arkansas.
Well, it's all about an experience, and sometimes we confuse a relationship with an experience, and at the end of the day, a lot of those customers, the best experience and the best relationship you can give them is to let them click buy now. So I agree with that 100%, and I'll look forward to seeing how that goes.
I took another tip of yours, and I did a SWOT.
Okay.
Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and I had 5 or 6 of my top people do that. And I want to thank you for these little small reminders of when, especially me, I'm a small entrepreneur, small company. We run less than $5 million a year, but we're having a lot of fun. And it was interesting to get that candid feedback. Of course, I told them, I'm not going to pay for your therapy bill, but the king doesn't walk around here with no clothes on.
Yeah.
If I'm the target, if I'm the problem, I want to know about it.
Sure.
So, I got some pretty good candid feedback, and I appreciate you reminding me to ask those tough questions.
Well, without the tough questions, we don't get the tough answers, but more importantly, we don't fix what needs to get fixed. So,
well, I'm a former offensive lineman, and from the University of Illinois that got transferred down here to Arkansas and married Ellie Mae Clampett. And it's been a great run and a great ride, but I know that there's a lot of other people out there smarter than me, and I don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yep.
I just need to sniff out the right path and do the best to execute.
There you go. Well, my friends, I'm going to end this like I always do. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo. And Tim, I'll see you next time.
Looking forward to it, Ray.
Bye-bye, my friend.